Hey guys, it's War. Welcome back to another video, and today we are continuing our Minecraft adventure on episode 33. It's either 33 or 32. If you guys missed the last one, it was basically a world tour where I kind of announced that, yeah, I'm jumping back into this series, and I wanted to give a quick recap of everything that we've done pretty much so far in this world up until this very point. We are still in Minecraft. I was going to say alpha. I really wanted to say alpha. No, we are on Minecraft version 1.4, I think 1.4.7 technically, but basically we're still in the big Halloween pretty scary update, I think it's called. I don't think it's Halloween themed at all, but like it's a scary update, so kind of. This is the update that added the wither and of course the beacon. If you watched episode 31, I want to say, that is the episode we went through and made a lot of progress on our world, specifically like building the beacon by defeating the wither. That was a really, really fun episode, really intense episode. I love that episode. I actually went back and watched it before this one. And yeah, I've been really itching to get back into working on Minecraft really, really badly. Even in the last episode where I just did a world tour, the whole time I was like, what if I just get a little bit of work done on my world, just a little bit, you know, what if I just start working on something? But I held back and really just kind of wanted to do a brief overview of everything. I think that episode turned out great, so today we're going to be continuing on from basically episode 31 because we are going to be building the jungle kind of base thing. I keep on saying base, jungle, temple, shrine, something for the beacon here. I actually went ahead in creative mode and kind of built out a couple thoughts of what it might actually end up looking like. So with that in mind, we are going to grab a couple blocks over here. Yeah, I actually left this entire kind of build palette a while ago over here, and I don't want to say I forgot about it, but like I haven't really touched this world in a while, okay? You know what I mean? Like, I just haven't really done much. The other thing I was surprised about, I guess I'll show that really quick. The other thing I was pretty surprised about when I was actually like, all right, what do I got? What am I doing in this world? I had this chest left for me over here. I was just kind of looking around my house, be like, okay, you know what? Like, I need to make this thing out of gold. I need to make this thing out of iron. How should I kind of do it? And I checked this chest and I was like, oh, I don't need to go mining at all. And there's a couple goodies in here. One of them is a Silk Touch enchanted book. Not very important. I have 23 diamond ore that I got with my Silk Touch, and I have a Fortune 3 pick. So I can go through and see how many diamonds I actually end up with through my diamond ore. A couple of same thing with these other blocks as well. I also got a thorns. Oh, did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? There's someone up here. Yes, something just walked across the tripwire over here. We can see what it is. Oh, it's an ocelot. Cool. What's on its back? Do they always have those little, like, things on its back? Did you see what I was talking about there? I don't know. Anyways, I love that little, like, notification that there's something around. Of course, we have our cats already domesticated, so we don't really need another one, but it's here. What was I doing? Yes, one of the things I have is a Thorns chestplate, also an Aqua Affinity helmet, which I think will be useful. Just kidding, I have Aqua Affinity and Respiration already, so I don't need that, but I do want to throw this on just to kind of show off what Thorns is, because this is one of the newest enchantments added in 1.4, where if I get hit, the enemy that hit me might also get hurt as well. So it kind of works kind of neat, which is exciting, but we're going to see if we end up getting hit by anything. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and start working on this thing because I'm sick of looking at this really ugly square outline. So let's try to kind of, you know, finally jump into what we're building here. Okay, so we're getting progress on it. Yeah, it's a lot harder than I thought to like copy even one for one from like a screenshot on my other monitor there. I thought I'd get this like done like in no time flat, but it's really kind of hurting my head. I think because there's just so many of the very, very similar blocks going on. We got the cobblestone, the mossy cobblestone, the stone bricks, the stone, all kind of mixing together. Basically, the vibe here is that the cobblestone kind of melds into stone. That melds into stone bricks. Yeah, this is like the bottom layer of it. Again, it's not going to go too much taller. It's just going to go to there. So we're getting really good progress, but I think you guys can kind of see the shape of this thing. I'm getting the sides definitely are going to need some work and whatnot, but we're getting there for sure. I hear footsteps like walking, and I just, in my head, I'm just like, oh, that's a creeper for sure. No, it's these guys. They're everywhere, but I just am like, oh, it's totally a creeper every time. Oh, that one totally was. Oh, man. Okay, got the tree a little bit. Oh, my God. No, no, no. Oh. Whoa, why is he in the ground like that? There we go. Oh, my God. So I have it built out into this, or cleared out, I should say, into this kind of open room. I feel a little bit cramped in here. I won't lie. I think this area right here is a little tight. I don't really think I'm going to go through any like major reforms or anything, but I do think I got to build all the way up to the levels of the whatever it's called. You know, each roof thing. So I got a little bit more to clear out, but I think it's going to be worth it. And you know, I really want to do that actually, but before I do that, I feel like I'm kind of missing out on the whole point of the beacon. You know, if I had this here and I'm talking about doing, you know, efficiency 5, haste 2, mining out, then I should probably try to get there. Now, I don't know how close I can actually get. I did show you guys earlier that chest of like a lot of different minerals and whatnot. We can see if we can do that enough to fill out the entire beacon. I really don't think so. I honestly do not think we have that much, but we may as well see if we can. Why not? Let's check it out. So there's a lot of different ways I can break these 23 diamond ores. I'm going to obviously use my efficiency 5 fortune 3 pick, but I'm just going to build straight up. Ooh, this is nice. Ooh, I love how diamond blocks look. I mean, come on, you can't do much better than this. You know, maybe I should keep a few to decorate inside that room with. Ooh, look how nice this building looks from the top. Oh my god. Snacking on diamonds to break them. I probably should keep a few. All right, you know what? I'm going to keep like 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Yeah, let's keep 5. Why not? Okay, and so that means that we have 19? No, 18 diamond ores to go through with my efficiency 3 or my fortune 3 pick. Let's see how many diamonds we end up with. Oh my god, this is so satisfying. 35 diamonds off that because of fortune 3. I love it. Okay, is this like way too many iron ores? Is this not enough? I have not counted. I have no idea. I'm just gonna make, yeah, 16 of them and see how many we need. My thought is I'm gonna do a like an every other kind of pattern, so it's gold, iron, because I feel like I should probably use more iron than gold. Is that the same amount? I don't know. I can't do that kind of math, but to me that makes sense. So let's go ahead and try to see if 16 is enough for level 2. I actually don't think it is. Beacons are crazy expensive. It's actually insane. No, it has to be the whole thing, doesn't it? I knew it. I absolutely, like 100% knew that was the case. I think, let me, you know, like, can I click anything here? Regeneration, haste. Please, I want that. Haste, speed 2. Okay, yeah, it's not doing anything. All right, well, gotta keep going. Noise? Anything? Boom? Exciting effect? No, but we can't actually do this. So I may as well do jump boost, even though I'd rather have haste. Man, this thing is crazy expensive. Let's go ahead and do it just because I'm curious to what jump boost is going to look like. Also, this thing moving at like 3 FPS is insane. It's actually so funny to me. But we have jump boost now. Yay? Like, okay, I don't really care about jump boost too much. Like, I can't even get on this, I think. No, it looks like it, but no, I don't think I can get it. Okay, yeah, no, not quite. Can I do this, though? Yeah, even that's cool. Like, it gets interesting, but I don't really need to do that ever. So, yeah, jump boost, not it for me. Just not it for me. I could do resistance as well, which isn't bad, but I'd much rather have haste like every single time. I think a lot of people build these out of emeralds. I think after like villager trading gets crazy, a lot of people do beacons out of a lot of emeralds because you can get emeralds like crazy. But we don't have that luxury quite yet at all. And I definitely don't want to build this out of my emeralds because my emeralds are pretty low. It's actually a pretty rare block at this point in time. So most certainly do not want to do that. But for now, we're going to see how many things of this gold I can get. My goodness, this thing is expensive. I am not quite close to this yet. The iron is going to be a crazy thing too. I definitely have more iron than gold, so that's why I'm willing to go for it. But geez, this thing is insane. So yeah, maybe a bit of a pause on trying to fill this out until we can finish out the rest of this area. But yeah, beacons are way crazier than I remember them being. So yeah, put a little pause on this project so I can go mining again, which I feel like I did a lot of mining. So wow, okay. Okay, so it has been a second since the last clip of this episode was recorded, and that is because I went mining big time. Yes, I went mining, and I worked on the beacon room here for a while. So I have a lot of iron cooking up. I mostly got iron. I believe I got a decent amount of gold as well, but if we come up here, yeah, this thing's looking pretty complete. Now, honestly, last time it was mostly done, at least the exterior was mostly done. I think it looks pretty good how it kind of goes into the side of the building here. Not too shabby at all. I didn't even think of this, but I could come down this way. And yeah, inside was a bit more of a headache, I won't lie. This looks a little strange over here. I think it's totally fine, but Inside was a bit more of a headache that I had to solve. Obviously, this layer is still not done yet. I've been cheating a little bit and using like iron inside this layer because the pattern is really nice of the gold, iron, gold. But I think when it gets down to it, yeah, we should be using a lot more iron than gold because, yeah, iron's easier to find. And we don't really have a need for iron anymore. We don't have a ton of needs for gold right now, but like in the future there will be. Can I think of any off the top of my head as an example? No, absolutely not. Don't put that kind of pressure on me. But at the same time, we don't really need a lot of iron right now. We're mostly just using diamonds for everything. So iron is going to be our go-to little block to use. So yeah, let's go ahead and use 4 there, and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom! Okay, layer 3 has been completed as well, which means we can now do strength. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Strength would be a cool one. I don't really know, yeah, it didn't change. Okay. I don't really know how I can, like, display that. I guess I could try to figure something out really quick. Maybe I can, it's nighttime, so maybe I can put strength 2. Wait, okay, you know what? I have an idea. Hold on. Oh, okay, there's some guys. Yeah, I was taking a second, but we found some dudes down here. Let's go ahead and see, like, how much damage I kind of do with my sharpness 5 sword here to this zombie. So it doesn't do 1 hit. It does 2 hits. Okay, let's switch this to strength. Okay, now we have strength on us, so we can see, is this a one-shot? No. Okay, well, all right, not the best then. Maybe if it was a critical hit, I could... Oh, there you go. There's Thorns, by the way. Yeah, when he hit me, it hurt him. It's not a guarantee. Also, Thorns 1 isn't great. But let's see if this guy can, like, kill himself by shooting me. Kind of grim, but, you know, let's see if it happens. I don't know, that one just bounced off. I believe it's... Oh, there he goes. Okay, that's kind of cool. I believe that the higher Thorns, like, enchantment you have, the better like chance of it hitting them is. I don't really know how it works. It either hits them harder or it makes it more likely to get hit, or it's both. I'm not sure. All right, so it looks like we have all the ones underneath it completed in. We just need, what is this guy doing? We do not have enough to finish it for sure, but let's see how close we get with this 15. Oh my god. I knew I heard him somewhere. That scared me so bad. Oh no, my cat! He just got pushed off down here. Both cats did? I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I almost killed my cat, by the way, which would have been very awful. But I did swing at him because this guy was pushing them all over. All right, that is disaster. 32 blocks of iron. Question mark, is that enough? And also, like, I have a decent... Can I not open this chest because you're on it? You guys are so dramatic. Okay, back over here. Let's go ahead and put down 32, question mark. I feel like that's enough to get the haste 2. I don't know yet, but we will see in just a few seconds. Oh, it totally is. Totally is. Okay, boom. Beacon is... What are you doing over here? My cats are just freaking out right now. Anyways, haste 2? Is it on? Or, like, do I have to pick? Okay, so I pick one. So could I pick, like, strength and, strength? No, like, you double it. Okay, all right, I see. Again, okay, sorry, I'm not the best at beacons. I don't usually build a lot of beacons. I'll be totally honest with you. Let's go ahead and put this in. Is it just going? Is it already haste 2? All right, in theory, if this is haste 2 efficiency 5 should be instant mine. It's not? Am I haste 2? No, I'm haste 1. Okay, hold on. Haste 2. Oh, you pick. Okay, I'm stupid. So, haste 2. Pick. Boom. Now, when this runs out, this should be instant mine. If it's not, again, I will be slightly disappointed. There it is. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay. Yes, this is the best thing ever. I adore it. I adore it. I have used instant mine before, but, like, ooh, it's good. It's good. It's, oh my god, it's so nice. Okay, it's also draining my durability. I really need to get some unbreaking and rebuild this pickaxe. So that might be my next project. I need to work on that. So I think this room is pretty good for now. There's not too much more I want to add or change around with it. How do I feel about these? I don't really know. It's okay. I guess you could like sit around here. I think that's totally fine. But I think for now what I want to do is continue out this way a little bit. I was trying to think, like, should I build some stuff over this way? I guess I could. I actually don't know the reach of this. What I want to build now is a potato and carrot farm because we don't have any way to produce those, or a lot of those right now. So I think that's a very big thing that we must do. However, I don't know. Yeah, okay, I don't think it reaches out here, which is, yeah, not the most amount of range ever. I won't lie. I don't really know where the range kind of goes to. Maybe like around here. It's kind of hard to tell like where it starts, but I would like to build somewhere where it obviously takes advantage of having, you know, the new building thing we have intact. Maybe over here. Yeah, I think that'll kind of work if I build out this way. Ooh, yeah, okay, a block I really do want to build more with that is newer in this update is, of course, the cobblestone walls. They're pretty nice, you know, like, I've always kind of liked them. A lot of times I use them more like pillars than anything. Also, the iron hoe, I think it's time for it to be done. I do really not think we need that anymore. Does anyone ever really need a diamond hoe? I have 17 in there. Where are my other diamonds? Does anyone really ever need a diamond hoe? No, I don't think so, but I want one right now. Yes, no one ever does it. I'm doing it. Just did it. Boom. Okay, cool. We are ready to till our crops until there's no tomorrow. And the crops have not even been planted yet, so should probably do that. Wow. Okay, I actually didn't think this was in the game at all, but it totally is. I did not think they had mossy cobblestone walls, but they are. So that was genuinely very surprising. So that is totally cool. Okay, so this is what it's going to kind of look like. Very, very simple farm, a little bit boring. Let's go ahead and till the ground with it. I would love to enchant this diamond hoe as well, so I should probably go ahead and do that, but I have not so far. So, like I was saying, I believe it's a lot more forgiving now to like step on the dirt and whatnot, so I don't really care too much, but as long as we have like a decent amount of crops growing here, specifically the crops we really want, which are going to be our potatoes and carrots, which I completely forgot. That's what we're growing here. We should be good. So let's go ahead and plant our first carrot and first potato over here and use the powers of bone meal to go ahead and make it instant. Boom. Wow, that was unfortunate. Okay, thankfully that was the only instance of that. Let's go ahead and do the same thing for carrots. And, oh yeah, I had some extra carrots in there. Did the textures change for these over time? I'm pretty sure they have. So let's go ahead and just get a lot of them. Ooh, our first poisonous potato as well. I don't actually know how rare those are. I feel like they're not common, but I think rare might be a stretch. Okay, there you go. There is our potato and carrot farm. Yeah, not too bad at all. And we have a lot of potatoes and carrots. I guess they are pretty rare because after all of that, you know, grabbing and replanting and everything, I only got 2 poisonous potatoes. Do I remember what to do with these things? No, but I will figure out. Okay, so we also can now breed our pigs using these carrots, which are a big thing, and we can eat them myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and have a few. I actually don't mind carrots like at all to eat, so that's kind of nice. And we'll definitely keep some, you know, around here. So yeah, there we go. Also potatoes. I'm gonna cook these up. Yeah, why not? So I may not remember exactly what to do with poisonous potatoes, but I do know what to do with carrots, which I left down here, of course. Let's go ahead and grab just a few of those. Yeah, why not? I do know what to do with carrots, which is actually going to be making a golden carrot. So if I go ahead and put some gold around this thing, and boom, bada boom, I get a golden carrot. Now, I actually can't remember if I can eat these or not. I think I can. I think people do. It's actually a really good, like, hunger tool. But that's not what I'm doing right now. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to make a couple potions. My inventory is a mess. Hold on. Okay, slightly better inventory in hand. Let's go ahead and put some water bottles in here and make an awkward potion using nether wart. Yeah, totally nether wart. Why am I blinking if it's like that's how you make an awkward potion? Also, yeah, we have this incredible device right here to let us know when it's done. And then we're going to put a golden carrot in there. We're also going to make a second golden carrot because there's something I want to check regarding these guys, and that is if I can eat them or not, besides just the potion activities that I'm about to get up to. Should be almost done, question mark. Yeah, there it is. Cool. Light on, noise made, reset. Go ahead and pop a golden carrot in there and do it again. Apparently poisonous potatoes aren't used for anything besides eating them, so I'm just gonna, you know, keep one of them to eat whenever I get a chance. So yeah, 2 polar opposite foods to eat here. I think it's kind of like a gimmick thing, like you didn't get your stupid whatever it is, potato, you got a poisonous potato instead, middle finger, I guess, I don't know, whatever. Okay, anyways, these guys are done, and now we have some night vision potions, which is super cool to me, and perfect timing as well. It is nighttime. Yeah, that looks nice. It's not blowing my mind, this little build over here, but it looks nice. Speaking of, let's go ahead and get a little lost here. Let's just go ahead and yoink these somewhere. I don't even know where I'm gonna go. One more throw, just for good measure. Let's see where we end up. Somewhere dark, I hope. Okay, it is pretty dark. I think a cave would probably be like the best spot to test this out. But regardless, we're going to go ahead and drink this thing and see what happens. Okay, like, cool. You know, like, it looks good. It didn't look that bad before, though. Like, the effects aren't that crazy, if you ask me. Am I going to get up there? Yeah. All right. Oh, it's kind of cool. Like, the sky... What's going on over there? The skyline and everything is kind of neat. So, definitely an interesting point of view, interesting perspective. I think a cave would be the best place I could demonstrate this, though. Okay, it definitely gives, like, a cool little new perspective on stuff. But, yeah, I don't know. It's not blowing my mind. Oh, yeah, totally much cooler effect down in caves. Down here, just, ooh, look at this. This is weird looking, huh? Like, this just looks so cool to me. And there's a lot of iron down here I need to grab. Like, oh my god, okay, please. It would be really cool if I can get to where my haste potion is, too. Or my haste beacon. I think if I go that way, it would be. I don't know. But, yeah, super ominous. Super cool effects in caves. I think this is really where the night potion comes into effect. Very, very cool stuff. Oh, I was like, wait, what happened? Yeah, no, it wore off. I was like, why does it look so dark outside? I'm stupid. Also, it is, I'm hungry, so we're gonna go ahead and eat this potato. Also, yeah, I saw this guy out here. He can hang out. It's totally fine. You see him, that piglin over there? Or pigman. It's not a piglin yet. Pigman. Anyways, let's go and eat this potato. Place your bets right now. Am I getting poisoned? I think I am. Yes. Oh, wait, it's a guarantee poisoning. Is it a guarantee poisoning? I don't know. But regardless, I got poisoned. Now, this is the real purpose of the carrot. You know, we got to get the carrot on a stick. Hold on. How do you make this? Is it this and then you do this? No. What? Oh, okay. I got it. I was just clicking around. Again, the bedrock makes it so much easier to kind of build stuff, but don't care. I still am a big Java fan. I'm more of a Java fan than bedrock. I'll stop complaining. Whatever. There he is. There is our guy, the man of the hour that we need to go visit and hang out with. Does he have a name? No. Can I control him right now? No. But if I put the carrot on the stick and I... Oh, a lot of interesting things happening. Does it not work? Are you really here? What's happening? Okay, you're there. Carrot on a stick. Boom, it works. Does it? No? Like, how did he eat it? Okay, oh, now it's going. I think it's just one of those things where it's a bit gimmicky. But yes, now we can, in fact, ride our pig around. This is the exact pig that I put the saddle on when he was a baby. And I thought that was really funny because like, there's only one update of Minecraft. Oh, we can get out of here. Oh, this is incredible. My guy, we are going on a journey. Where should we go to? Like, we can do anything. Let's go. Do you think you can make it to the village? That is going to be our big test. What am I looking at over here? Is this a... Oh, God. No. Do not do anything to my pig. Okay, we're good. Oh, I don't know what would happen if I used an ender pearl on this guy. I don't think he would come with me. There's only one way to find out, though. Isn't there? Like, right? Am I stuck? No, come on. All right. You know what? I'm determined, though. We're making it to the village. Okay, mini test. We're going to throw the ender pearl. Oh, we can't even throw it on there. All right, well, I guess that's a good, like, I don't want to say oversight, but, like, what is the opposite of an oversight? Like, thinking through things that most people wouldn't have. The developers, good job on doing that. You know, nice job. Well done. Why did I come over here? I don't really think I need to. I actually kind of need this, don't I? No, don't go in the... All right, whatever. I kind of need to do that because there's a new music disc that came out during this update. So doing that would be a pretty important thing to do. I'm gonna get off my friend here real quick. The villager's alive, even. I don't see any villagers, which is a little concerning, but I'm gonna actually grab these pumpkins for something that's kind of cool. And, yeah, I guess all of our villagers are dead. I don't know how or why they died. Wait, I just heard someone. Uh-oh. Oh, they're all right here. What am I talking about? Look at these guys. They're all hanging out. They're having a good time. 8 chicken for an emerald. I don't remember any of their trades being particularly good. That one's not bad. That one's awful, but the other one's not too bad. So, yeah, maybe their trades aren't the worst thing ever, actually. Oh, yeah, golden carrot. Can I eat this? I can, and it heals me a decent amount. Not too bad, and we'll see how long that hunger kind of lasts. There's also totally, like, a cave or something around here. Don't really want to bother to find it. All right, sit back, relax. I gotta take my friend back. Don't fall in the water. I gotta take my friend back over to the Victoria Mansion. Here we go. Valuable item indeed. Absolutely a important item in our world. Now I have genuinely no clue how to make this recipe at all, but we are going to try to find out how to make pumpkin pie. Does anyone have any guesses? Oh, you need milk. Do you need milk? I don't know. An egg? Why do you need an egg for pumpkin pie? Like, Okay, sure, whatever. Boom. Okay, yeah, never in a million years would I've gotten this recipe. Also, it's one of those where, like, it doesn't really matter how you do it, but there we go. We got it. All right. Pumpkin pie. 2 pumpkin pie. Why not? Yeah, how do you do? Since I'm such a completionist, and for some reason I want to do this really bad, I am going to be collecting a creeper and a skeleton and trying to get that new music disc. Because, yes, they added a new music disc in this update. And does this work? I had an idea. Did I do this last time where I roped them? Yeah, a little bit. All right, cool. But yeah, they added a new music disc 11 in this version. So I would like to get that if possible and just take a few more steps closer. There we, okay, dude, really? So this is the first attempt. I am, fingers crossed, hoping that the first attempt is the only attempt we need and he drops us music disc 11. If not, I'm here for a long night and seeing how many creepers we can get. Okay, so we dropped music disc blocks. Who cares about blocks? This right here took a long time. Yes, this took 3, maybe 4 nights of coming out here and doing the same stupid skeleton shooting the creeper situation over and over again. It took way longer than I expected to because look at how many records we got. Yes, this was our haul of the records we got during this thing, and all these odds just to get number 11. But we finally got it, so I'm definitely excited to listen to it, and that's what I'm gonna do. So let's go ahead and get out of here because, oh my god, yes, this took so long. That looks good, and also a little chest as well. Let's go ahead and load this thing up with so many music discs. A lot of these are repeats. I don't really need to have a lot of these with me at all, but we are going to listen to the one new music disc we got in this update with music disc 11. Oh my god. Is he smoking? Like, sounds like he was getting a lighter and I was trying to smoke. I don't know. Flipping pages in a notebook. Okay. Sounds like someone's like mining, maybe? I don't know. Running? Okay. That was awful. Yep, nope, hated every second of that. So hopefully you guys liked it. Yes, if you guys did not know, music disc 11 is terrifying and awful, and I never want to listen to that ever again. Okay, now we never have to listen to that music disc ever again. I'm sorry that ever happened to begin with, but we're going to be doing something else with the items in my inventory here, and that is fireworks. Yes, this is the last big thing of Minecraft Update 1.4, and I think it is time we finally decide to dive into it. Now, I'm not going to lie, fireworks are incredibly complicated. Like, way more complicated than they need to be, but regardless, I want to give them a go and see what I can kind of figure out. So, first thing we have to do is actually make a firework star, and how you do that is actually by mixing gunpowder and dye together. So I have a ton of roses here. Let's go ahead and make a good amount of dye here. So we're just going to mix these two items together and boom, firework star. Small ball, red. We're just going to make 2 of these. Yes, very simple. Now the next thing you have to mix together is more gunpowder, a piece of paper. There's the firework, but that won't really do anything at all. We have to put the firework star in there, and that tells you the kind it's going to be. And then you grab that firework, and then you can add extra gunpowder, I believe, another thing like that, and you see flight duration 2, and we'd add one more, flight duration 3. So, yeah, that is just like the tip of the iceberg of all this crafting and crazy stuff that actually goes into fireworks. And I promise we'll dive even more into it in just a second, but I just want to show off all that little work, what is happening here. So let's go ahead and do these shorter flight duration first. You just right click on the ground, boom. Actually pretty cool, if you ask me. Even better than I thought it was going to be. Let's do it this way. This is the larger one. Hello. What? Why are you just like out and about? All right, regardless, we got him. Okay, let's go ahead and do the larger firework now. Plop it down, and it goes way over. Holy, level 3 actually goes crazy. That was actually way more than I thought it was going to be. Now, one of my ideas for what I wanted to do with these fireworks was a complete orchestrated fireworks show in accordance to a music disc. My thought was I was going to put on this exact music disc mall And when the music gets to this more active, interactive part of it, then I would have fireworks going off in accordance with the beat. And basically, I was doing research. I was looking up Disney fireworks shows and watching how they kind of orchestrate their fireworks at different angles and what kind of fireworks go off at different patterns of music. Oh my god, that really just flew. But yeah, needless to say, that's a little ambitious. That is kind of a lot to plan. I started writing it out and I was like, nope, this is an insane thing to do. So I'm not going to do that. That's a lot. However, I still want to do something. So I have bad news and I have good news. The bad news is that I lost some footage. It's been a while, but I did actually get a little bit of a data corruption ordeal. You know, one of the classic file is corrupted. I lost my recording. That's just so fantastic. No world backup to go back to. That was really cool. The good news is the footage that you guys missed was me fumbling around making all these fireworks. And also, even better that you missed, is me with my awful redstone. Yes, just absolutely disgusting, horrible, horrendous redstone. I know it's really, really bad, guys. I promise, I understand. You can roast me in the comments how you can make this so much better, because I know you can. In next episode is the redstone update. How exciting is that? That's just so perfect for us. But basically, what I've constructed here is a very, very simple fireworks setter offer. I'll show you real quick. So you come over here, you push this button, push the button, boom. It gives me a little bit of time to get to a good spot, but then the first firework goes, and then the second, and then the third, and it begins a loop of 1, 2, 3. And this is all going to be set off behind, of course, this little temple here and give us a little fireworks show. I can also stop the endless rotation by clicking that little switch. And yeah, we are pretty much set to go. We just have to fill this thing up with fireworks. And like I said, you guys did get to miss out on my crazy concoctions of making all these fireworks, because trust me, firework making can get kind of crazy. You know what? Let's do an example. I grabbed a diamond to do one more firework example of just how wild we can go with this thing, because yeah, these things get insane. So basically, as I was kind of saying earlier, the basic kind of thing you can do with a firework is make a firework star. Boom, lime, firework, star, and then you mix it and make a firework. However, you can make these things crazier. Not only can you add other colors to the firework, a lot of colors, to have a red, light blue, and lime firework all in one. You can also make it a large firework by giving it a fire charge, making it a large ball, and then you can add different little patterns and designs to it. Now, adding a diamond, yes, you're using an actual diamond here, gives you a trail. Along with the trail, you can also add a little bit of a twinkle. Yes, you can add even more stuff to this. Can you add a feather? No, that calls it. So you can either do the feather or the fire charge, depending on the different shape you want to do. Fire charge, way cooler. So we're going to do that and make this thing as insane we can. Can we do even more colors? Yes, you can. You can make a white, red, light blue, lime, trail, twinkle, firework. That's insane. But yes, you can absolutely do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Okay, boom. So this is a crazy firework. Then you add this firework with the gunpowder and the paper to make one, but you can also give it 3 gunpowder to make it a flight duration of 3, large ball, white, red, light blue, lime, trail, twinkle, firework. This one's gonna be crazy, so I can't wait for this one to go off, but we got a lot of other fireworks to go off as well. So we're gonna throw these all into those dispensers and get a little bit of a fireworks show. Okay, I think we are ready. The fireworks are loaded up. There are 2 stragglers that didn't quite make it in there. I would love to get hungry enough to eat some pumpkin pie during this, but we'll see. Just that feels so American to me, just to finally eat our pumpkin pie while watching fireworks. So basically, I have to hit the button, run out here, hit this target. Such an easy target to hit. There's no way I don't make it. Okay, well, let's go back. It's game time. I'm nervous because this was a lot of setup. So we're going to go ahead and do it. This is, wait. Is it completely on? It is not. I am so glad I'm checked. Oh my god, I would have been furious. Okay, so flip that switch, and now we can hit this button. We're gonna hit this button and run. Hit that button and run. Okay, focus. We made it. We made the throw. Okay, we can sit back and watch. Oh, that one was a dud. Okay, but there they're going. Look at this, huh? Okay. This is... Oh, okay, the tree is a little bit in the way for that one, but I'm going to stop talking and just... That one was crazy! That one was crazy in the back. Okay, the little speck one, I think that's the feather. That tree is definitely in the way, but that one is nuts. Some of them are hitting trees, but the ones that are not hitting trees, like that one, holy, are really cool. That was my favorite one. The spec ones are kind of ugly. The star ones, that was the American Star one I made. That one was nuts. Again, the tree ones are a dud. That's on me. But I think that was the last one. Okay, sorry if that wasn't enjoyable because I was just yapping the whole time, but that was really cool. That was pretty cool. Okay, a couple of them were duds because they hit this tree. So in the future, tear down that tree. I just really didn't want to because it's such a cool tree, but regardless though, that was really awesome, and I'm really glad I did that. Again, no crazy 3-part orchestra with music and whatnot, but still really, really cool. I do have 2 more fireworks, so we can go ahead and load them up. Why not? Okay, last 2 fireworks are loaded. Let's run, hit our little target. Boom, crushed it. And we can watch these last 2 fireworks just like this. There they go. Okay, awful one. And it's going to take a second because it's the last rotation. There it goes again. Another not a good one. But there you go. Those are the fireworks. I'm really happy we did that. I'm really, really am happy that we sunk in the effort and did that, even though I did lose some footage, and that is sad. But, you know, it turned out pretty cool. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And those fireworks are really going to wrap up the last thing we need to do in Minecraft 1.4. Actually, it has to be eat some pumpkin pie. So, boom. Done. Finally, I've eaten this pumpkin pie. It tasted fantastic. Sure. There you go. That is going to wrap up the episode. I really hope you guys did appreciate it. We got a lot done in today's episode, and a lot of cool stuff like the fireworks. I need some time to recoup, though. Look at my tools and whatnot. They need to be refreshed, and maybe some better enchantments like on my sword. A couple things need to be done. So I'm going to take the time to go ahead. Are you kidding me? I'm going to take the time to go ahead and do that. Really am happy that this episode turned out the way it did. I had a great time recording it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Again, it's the redstone update. That might be really bad. My redstone in there is clearly awful. So we'll see if this helps or hurts in this next update. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and bye.